squabble up together with you and take you guys with me on the go real quick. I was thinking about getting a cheeseburger and taking you guys with me. So squabble up. Yeah, guys, look, I came up with this interesting idea. I don't know, maybe some of you would be interested in it, maybe not. I don't know, but this idea is kind of fire, and those ideas are not something like random. It's something that um, I discover upon struggling myself with all sorts of issues. And one of the biggest struggles that I discovered in my journey, and believe me, once I describe to you, you quickly gonna you're quickly gonna recognize yourself going through the same struggle. But the biggest struggle, and one of the reasons why many luxury pet moms and digital sis are like failing in their luxury pet business, is simply because when they're building a bundled, like let's say you're trying to sell more products like pet products or any other kind of luxury pet related programs or services, but you're running into a problem, guys. The problem is, it's gonna, once I tell you guys, trust me, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I have the same problem. And then you're gonna come back to me and you're gonna be like, oh my God, I want the solution for that. I'm gonna quickly describe what the problem is. So the problem is, guys, why you losing people, and why you losing views, why people not listening to you and not following your brand. The main reason for me, I'm going to explain my problem. What was that problem until I discovered the solution? For me, it was just me going way too fast, like super fast. So fast that in many of the cases, people cannot keep up. So that was my problem, guys. So look, this automation that I'm about to describe to you, this Freedom Fusion automation that I'm about to describe to you, will solve this problem. Now, it's absolutely incredible, like if you could solve this problem, especially if you happen to have the same problem, guys. So what is the problem? The problem is the reason why you're not spending any money is because people don't trust you. And to solve that problem, you need to change the tonality and the speed of your conversations. So if you're extremely passionate luxury pet mom over 40, or a digital sis who just went through so many training courses out there, became like a goat, have so much passion in you, that's what's destroying your success. Why? The reason why is because you want to relieve yourself by offloading what's in your mind to other people around you. That causes you to stress out, and it causes you to quickly create content, talking super fast, losing people in the process, and suffering. And you're repeating, repeating, repeating the same exact thing over and over and over again. Guys, look, if you are like this is how you solve it. And this is the Freedom Fusion automation idea that I will pass on to you to solve this. Now, I'm like, I'm debating whether or not I will implement this Freedom Fusion automation. I'm debating it. I know this is one of my tough problems. I know that is one of my tough problems. So I'm debating it. whether I should give instructions to my feudal hustlers to focus on this problem. And this problem is, this is what the automation would look like. This is what the solution would look like to solve this problem. It would be a combination of a bunch of workflows in the form of shortcuts on your iPhone that would take your super passionate, fast-paced, extremely fast-paced video, because I get it. You are really passionate. You want to talk fast. You can't talk slow. You have so much passion that you're losing people. I get it. But to solve this problem, here's what automation would do. It would take the same video, meaning where you don't change, you continue being you, but it will modify you in the direction of slow-paced video. Slow-paced video, meaning like doing everything what you want to do, showing your passion, continuously showing your passion, being super fast, talking fast, not changing one thing about you. But what automation will do, it will assist you in changing your passion so other people can understand your whatever the message you're trying to relay. This is the automation that I'm thinking of building next. It's going to be really simple. It's going to be it's going to be a video accelerator and deaccelerator. It's just going to allow you to like create the video, go crazy about it, be super fast, be yourself. And then after creating it, it's going to walk you through the process of downloading that same video, then slowing it down and introducing a bunch of like people that are explaining your vision in a nicely beautified video that people can follow. And then you just blast that across socials with one push of a button. So guys, this is a heck of a lot better than, oh, hello, we got a lot of folks over here. We got hello, we got horse. Okay, so guys, look here. I mean, what I just described is a top problem for many moms over 40 and digital cis. And it's a problem, and I'm seeing many moms over 40 repeating the same problem. When I discovered it, I was like, man, I have the same problem. I need to squash it. I need to kill it. And as soon as I did that, guys, as soon as I started modifying my tonality and the pacing, that's the instance I started getting traction. Now, like, how do you do this? Like, what if you were so fast? What if you like became a goat and you're so fast that like you cannot do this? You cannot talk slow. You just want, your heart is beating so fast. You just want to like get that fulfillment to explain everything that you learn, right? This is how you do it, guys. You combine ASMR factors and great aesthetics with individual step-by-step instructions for your audience with those popping effects, like I don't know, like a pulse effect, whisper effect. And you inject all of those steps that you have in your mind, in your super passionate, fast-paced mind. You inject that into a Freedom Fusion automation, and then you give that automation out to your audience. And by doing so, you're going to be able to get a lot further, because out of a sudden they're not necessarily learning from you, because it's already too late to try to, teach somebody. It's just too late. In the world of AI, you might as well don't teach anybody. Instead, what you do is you modify their receptiveness with very good psychological ASMR infused triggers, not only in their brain, but from the standpoint of just showing a bunch of actions that they do on the phone. You trigger their brain neural activities with those ASMR factors, and then you help them accomplish something that they otherwise would not want to accomplish because they're not engaged. Their brain is disconnected from everything is like eye candy, guys. Everything is like eye candy. To deliver that eye candy in a way where you mix yourself in between into your brand, the biggest secret is psychology plus ASMR directly, plus great aesthetics directly integrated into your Freedom Fusion automation. Now, what I just described, guys, is very simple stuff. Now, keep something in mind. Money is created from extremely simple things combined together in form of multiple things that solve problems. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that, guys, is you have a Freedom Fusion automation that is capable of slowing you down. So imagine that. If you're interested in this Freedom Fusion automation that I just described, that will slow you down and will solve the biggest problem that you're going through. Because the truth is, there is a reason why you're not succeeding, guys. But the truth is, you internally don't want to hear that reason. You kind of pivot. You don't really want to hear it. But this is exactly the reason. And of course, guys, if you wanted to solve this problem, I do have a very good community that will help you operationalize this problem into solution. So if you guys are interested in that, DM the word PAF on my Insta. This accelerator and deaccelerator Freedom Fusion automation will make it super easy for you to get in front of the right people with the right content. So this way you don't have to struggle. That's the idea. Notice how I went ahead and I modified the entire pacing of this workshop, made it completely unique from other workshops. This kind of modulation and differentiation of pacing and slowing yourself down is a skill. It's a skill, guys, that sometimes it may be too late to learn. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Rome, like, how do you understand which skill to focus on at which particular point of time? How do you introduce consistency? And like, how come it's so hard to figure out exactly what skill to execute? The answer is simple, guys. You need to have those skills packaged into Freedom Fusion automation that makes it super easy for you to kind of execute all of those micro skills, whether you like it or not, consistently. Because once automation is set up, it's just a matter of you running it. So guys, once again, you can't possibly stay consistent. No matter what you try to do, you can never stay consistent until you do this, what I just described. Guys, there's no way, like, no matter what anybody tells you, like, to stay consistent, you will never be able to stay consistent. Never. Until you operationalize consistency into systemized Freedom Fusion automations. Once you do that, guys, it will be smooth sailing. Guys, once I operationalized my BioSpice Social Blaster, trust me, it was smooth sailing. Woohoo! Smooth sailing! Yay! It was so easy. It was so easy, guys. But that's what I had to do. Now I went ahead and I doubled down and talked about something that is hard. This is hard. I know it's easy to hide things, but this is hard. Imagine, like, you think that you're really bad at, and then talking to people and describing why you're bad at it. And yeah, this is hard. But I know it's easy. It's easy to hide things, and that's what many people do. They just kind of hide. They don't really They don't really do the hard things. But trust me, guys, doing the hard things is what works. So, anyway, guys, if you wanted to learn how to execute those hard things and hit the ground running, and wanted to integrate this automation, then yeah, DM the word PAF on my Insta. This automation is, I mean, sheesh, it can change your life. It did with me. I mean, sheesh, 600 G's, that's how much I earned this year alone. I mean, I don't know. I mean, guys, look, at the end of the day, it's hard to hide things. It's hard to not go out and say something unique, say something that bothers you, and find a solution. It's hard. It's hard to go ahead and say something that you suck at and like find a solution afterwards and figure it out. But it's easy to hide things, and it's easy to just tell people how great you are, but not really solving doesn't really solve people's problems. So guys, look, this Freedom Fusion automation is probably the best thing that you could possibly do for yourself, if and only if you have that problem that I described earlier. If you have that same problem that I just described earlier, which I'm pretty sure like in 90% of the cases that this is the case, especially if you're mom over 40 or a digital cis. Like literally, you guys, I know for a fact you guys have this problem. So if you're interested in solving it, squabble up, DM the word PAF on my Insta, and subscribe. Anyway, guys, that is it. That's the only thing that I wanted to say. I didn't really want to say anything more, but this Freedom Fusion automation is fire. If you want to build this automation, squabble up in my community. DM the word PAF on my Insta if you love this idea and you wanted to operationalize it and learn and earn and spawn some money. DM the word PAF on my Insta. Anyway, I'll see you next